Hello. In our previous video, we had gone over our app that automates selecting checkboxes. And in this video, we'll work on creating that app. Uh, as we had seen in the previous video, we have a web page that gives us checkboxes. So, and then we can select checkboxes here. And then we'll try to create an app that can automate this process. Like this. So in order to do that, we will need, we'll use Python, and within Python, we'll be using Selenium package. It's a very powerful package, and it enables interaction with web pages. So let's go ahead and import our packages here. I think we may not need this. I think this is all we need. And we'll bring in some other packages. There we go. We'll create some options for our web browser driver. And it doesn't need to be mute. It doesn't need to be headless. Okay, now we can create a web driver. This opens up a browser. Okay, here we go. This is the browser it opened, and as you can see, it says this browser is being controlled by automated test software. And so this is the page we opened. This is the page that Selenium opened. And now we need to give the web page to this browser, which is going to be this page. So just like we do in opening a browser, you just populate it here. In Selenium, you have to add it to the driver. So we have this driver object. So I think what we do here is driver get and the web page. See if this works. Where's our browser? Here's our browser. See if this works. Here we go. So it opened this page, which is identical to this one. And we'll try to work with this. So in here, as you can see, we can create some checkboxes. We have 10, and we can select with our mouse, but that's what we're trying to not to do. We'll try to get Selenium to do the interaction for us. And to do that, we'll have to look at we'll have to inspect the web page. You can do right click and inspect, which will show the structure behind this page. And what we're trying to do is click on these values, right? So to do that, I need to get the value for this item in here. So you can do can just select an item here. It'll show you the details behind it. So let's say work order 4, right? So here it is. And we want Selenium to come here and click on this and click on here. And you can, and this driver will have to find this value by this, by these tags, essentially. And what we can do is we can get the x path value. I think copy element, copy selector styles. It will just need copy x path. Copy that. See what we get here. So it looks like this is the x path value um, for this work order. See if this works. So let's call this x path. That doesn't work. You can do this. I think that works. Let's see. Okay. Now we assign this xpath value to this xpath variable, and we'll have to get to this element within this driver. And to do that, we can use, I think, find element. Let's see, driver, find, see if tab works. Tab, find element. We just need to find one element. And what do we want to find it by? We want to find it by xpath value. So what we need is by xpath. Let's see if we have options here. Okay, we have options here. Xpath. How does that happen? By, and now we have to enter the value for xpath, which is this. See if this works. Did it work? I think it found the element. Now we need to um, tell it to go there. Let's see if that works. What options do we have here? Click. See if we can click on it. Oh, there. So it clicked. It found this value by the XPath value, and then clicked on it. And if we do the same, it should unassign. As you can see now, let's see if we can enter or return. Get property. Okay, that's all we need. Click. So that's what we wanted the driver to do. So we can uh, find one and click, and we may have multiple values here. See if this works. What if we have a list of XPath, right? XPath list. And see if this works. We can create a list. It didn't work. So we can add this one. Let's add another one. I think label is 7. Add another one. Let's make this 10. So we have 3 items that we want selected. And to go to select all 3, obviously we'll have to loop through this list. See if this works individually. So we're going to select 10. Oh, okay, that works. So let's loop through this list to select all three. So to do that, what we can do is for item in XPath list, I think we would do driver, find elements by XPath and item. See if this works. That didn't work. Oh, gotta click. Click. Okay, there we go. So this code works to it selects all the values that we want it to select, which is good. And in order for us to select from a larger list, we can import a given list with a CSV file, and we can save the work order list on a CSV file and bring it over, import it, and then assign that list to this XPath list. Then we will be able to loop through that and select all the items that are on the CSV file.